Welcome everyone to Pepperdine University. In 1937, George Pepperdine's founding vision was that of a university committed equally to academic excellence and Christian values. Now, Pepperdine is a nationally ranked institution of higher education where more than 3,500 undergraduate students are being strengthened for lives of purpose, service, and leadership. Nestled between the beautiful Santa Monica Mountains and the Pacific Ocean, Pepperdine is located in Malibu, California, a relaxed coastal community just 10 miles outside the city limits of Los Angeles. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're gonna meet 10 passionate Pepperdine students who have been challenged academically, traveled the world, held spectacular internships, participated in undergraduate research, pursued athletic excellence, explored their faith, engaged in meaningful service, made lifelong friendships, and so much more. I promise you're gonna love it here. Welcome to Pepperdine University. This is the College Tour. Let's hear from Thomas, a sophomore business major from Tucson, Arizona, as he tells how Pepperdine welcomes new students and describes how he takes advantage of the idyllic location here. Seconds from the surf and an hour from the snow, Pepperdine's an ideal setting to experience Southern California's mild climate year-round. And although the whole campus is beautiful, some students even get an ocean view from their residence hall. Take it away.
Thanks, and welcome to Pepperdine, Alex. When I started my college search, I didn't think that outstanding academics, beautiful views, an amazing community, and beach access could all happen at the same place. That was until I discovered Pepperdine. My time here at Pepperdine has been more than everything I looked for, and it's a place I gladly call home. The community is what makes Pepperdine feel this way, beginning with the warm welcome that I received through a week-long event called NSO, or New Student Orientation. Pepperdine NSO leaders, resident advisors, and spiritual life advisors greet new students for an entire week before school starts. The week is filled with events, an easy and welcoming move, and access to countless resources. I've had the blessing of being on both ends of NSO, seeing the campus as a first-time student, but also welcoming the incoming class and truly making them feel part of a community on campus from the moment they arrive. The community extends far beyond the 830 acres of gorgeous Malibu real estate. One of the most impressive things about Pepperdine, and one I've taken a liking to the most, is the backyard. Whether hiking the mountains, exploring the city of LA, or relaxing at the beach, Pepperdine is in the perfect location and truly allows you to see all the perks of California while experiencing the beautiful Malibu weather. The city of Malibu is one I call home, and Pepperdine is a community I am proud to be a part of. Through the times I've spent as an orientation leader and as an incoming freshman, I've built lifelong friendships, made endless memories, and integrated myself so well into the Pepperdine community.
Thanks, Thomas, for telling us about your experience within the Pepperdine community. Here, faculty, staff, resident advisors, spiritual life advisors, and others work to enhance student learning and spiritual growth, both in and outside the classroom. Maybe I'll see you at the beach sometime soon. Take care. I'm excited for you to hear from Olivia, a senior finance major studying here in Malibu, all the way from Tallahassee, Florida. She is the epitome of a well-rounded student athlete and campus leader who has fully immersed herself into the collegiate experience here at Pepperdine. Take it away.
Hi everyone. When I moved over 2,000 miles from home to attend Pepperdine as a freshman, I was super nervous about making friends and finding a community. Looking back as a senior, I'm so excited by all of the relationships that I've built and the ways I've been able to get involved on campus. Something so special about Pepperdine is all the ways I've been able to get involved in every aspect of my collegiate experience. This is my 4th year competing for Pepperdine cross country and track, and I have the honor of serving as team captain this year. I also serve on Wave's Leadership Council and founded a chapter of The Hidden Opponent, a national nonprofit that raises awareness for student-athlete mental health in partnership with our counseling center. As a finance major, I have loved developing relationships with my professors and peers. I've been a teaching assistant for the professor of business law and also serve on the student advisory board for the business division. I'm also a member of Delta Gamma sorority, where I serve as vice president of finance. Last year, I served as the vice president of community service. Pepperdine has given me the ability to become a passionate leader, learner, and a better friend. I value the ability to not just fit in one box, student athlete, sorority member, finance major. Instead, I have the chance to excel at many things with the support of everyone in the Pepperdine community. When I moved here 4 years ago, I had no idea just how special this place would become and all of the ways it would challenge me to grow. As I apply to law schools this year, it's bittersweet to think that I'm leaving the place that has given me so much, but I know I'm so prepared for the future.
Olivia, with all of that amazing leadership experience, I too am confident that you are prepared for the future. Professional and leadership preparation rooted in ethical decision-making, critical thinking, and real-world application with a global perspective is one of the many benefits of earning a degree here at Pepperdine. And it's one of the reasons 92% of graduates are working, volunteering, or attending grad school within 6 months of graduating. That is incredible. Thanks again. I am thrilled to introduce you to Houston, a sophomore sports administration major and guard for the men's basketball team. His love for the game, for Pepperdine Waves, and his commitment to playing with purpose is evident. He also has some pretty epic skills on the court. Tossing it to you, Houston.
Yo, Alex. What's up, everyone? Growing up, I always knew I wanted to play basketball in college. As a kid, I played basketball, baseball, and football, and then soon developed my passion for basketball. This has now led me here to Pepperdine University as a men's basketball student athlete. At first, my experience at Pepperdine was quite interesting. It was new, and things did not click immediately when it came to the social scene. But when practice started up and athlete travel became a focal point this semester, Pepperdine began to feel like home. Every October, basketball season kicks off with Blue and Orange Madness, a big event where we hype up the team. It's quite the experience, and having the students and faculty there is a ton of fun. It's really loud in the Stone and gets really rocking in there. My guy Willie the Wave was in attendance supported, and he really gets the crowd lit. My favorite part about Blue and Orange Madness would have to be President Gas shooting a half-court shot for a student's tuition and the athlete introductions. Competing with purpose is a huge theme here at Pepperdine. I view competing with purpose as not only impacting your life, but impacting the lives around you. Here at Pepperdine, we live by the acronym PATHS. PATHS stands for Passion, Accountability, Toughness, Humility, and Sacrifice. These are the core values that we live by here at Pepperdine. Due to my journey with Pepperdine Athletics, I've been able to gather wisdom that is not only applicable to my sport, but also that of my academic and life interests. My hope for the future of Pepperdine Athletics is that everyone knows we are all in this together, everyone knows that we support one another, and that Pepperdine's athletic culture continues to grow. Back to you, Alex.
In addition to supporting the academic and spiritual well-being of student athletes, the goal is to compete for championships. And when Pepperdine competes, the Riptide Rally crew, painted bodies and all, will chant AO Waves in support of their fellow students. Houston, thank you for telling us more about your story at Pepperdine and for introducing us to Willie the Wave. Let's hear from RJ, junior political science major, about his experience with Pepperdine's international programs. I want you to imagine spending a year or semester studying in a Pepperdine-owned location in Italy, Germany, Switzerland, London, Argentina, or Washington, D.C., or perhaps a faculty-led summer program in Uganda, Jordan, Scotland, or Fiji. At Pepperdine, the opportunities to explore, learn, and engage a global perspective are endless. Take it away.
Hey everybody, when I first came to Pepperdine, I had no idea of the amazing opportunities I could have while studying abroad. No one in my family has ever studied abroad, and very few have ever left the country. Pepperdine offers life-changing experiences at a total of 6 campuses across the world. In these academic year programs, you'll have the opportunity to stay in Pepperdine-owned facilities and learn from Pepperdine professors. I took part in the DC Plus program, where I spent my fall semester in Washington, DC, and spring semester in London. In DC, I had the opportunity to take classes and intern anywhere in the city. I loved being able to explore the East Coast, including other college events at Howard, Georgetown, and George Washington University. In London, Pepperdine students live less than 2 miles away from Buckingham Palace. This was my first time ever leaving the country. I was able to take the tube to museums and have classes outside of the classroom setting. And I can now say I've traveled to a total of 8 new countries. I also participated in the Medical Mission Summer Program in Fiji. Although it was my shortest program, it was the most transformative. I did things I never thought I would do: rock climbing, snorkeling, and bushwhacking with machetes. The gem of this program was the act of service. Each day, we worked with the wonderful mission staff by helping out in the medical clinics, local schools and villages, and around the mission grounds. I loved my experience so much that I serve as the Washington, D.C. Plus ambassador and help new students prepare for their experiences for the academic year. Who knows? Y'all might catch me in another country next summer. Back to you, Alex.
Thanks, RJ. I can see why Pepperdine is consistently ranked as one of the top universities in the US for study abroad participation, about 80%, and why students cite their time abroad as one of the highlights of their time at Pepperdine. That was awesome. Thanks again. Beyond its beautiful location, one of the most special things about Pepperdine is its faith-related mission. Katai, senior communication major, is here today to talk about spiritual life on campus. Christian values rooted in a Church of Christ heritage are at the heart of Pepperdine's transformative experience, both inside and outside the classroom, where students are challenged and supported academically, intellectually, and spiritually.
Thanks, Alex. Hello, everyone. As a prospective international student from Lusaka, Zambia, who highly valued my Christian faith, I looked for an environment that would challenge me academically and encourage me to cultivate my Christian faith. I found what I was looking for right here in Malibu. Pepperdine is a Christian university committed to the highest standards of academic excellence and Christian values, where students' lives are strengthened for purpose, service, and leadership. That's our mission statement. This mission is represented across campus, in the classroom, and within student life. In classes, faculty often invite students into sincere conversation about how faith and academia, or the class materials, intertwine. Outside the classroom, Pepperdine hosts a variety of spiritual life activities, such as small group gatherings, surf convo, and our annual Christmas tree lighting Advent ceremony. Pepperdine offers many opportunities for worship. My favorite is The Well, a weekly gathering that hosts hundreds of students for prayer and singing. There are also several other ministries available to students, such as Koinonia Christian Ministries, Alpha Omega, and Word Up, a gospel-style worship ministry that I am leading this year. Here, all students are supported and welcome, no matter what their religious background might be. It is not difficult to find an event, support group, or comfortable space to challenge you and help you grow. Since I have begun my studies at Pepperdine, my faith has increased. I have seen how the Hub for Spiritual Life is a connecting place for students, staff, and faculty to become engaged in service, worship, and leadership opportunities on and off campus. My experiences at Pepperdine fully demonstrate that Pepperdine is both academically excellent and distinctly Christian. That's it from me, Alex.
Thanks, Katai, for sharing about the Pepperdine mission and the integration of faith and learning. Pepperdine equips graduates to lead purposeful lives as servant-minded leaders throughout the world and encourages faculty, staff, and students to live out the school's motto from Matthew 10:8, freely ye received, freely give. Meet Michael, a double major in poli-sci and sociology, to talk about student life at Pepperdine. With student clubs and organizations of every type, an active student government, Greek life, a strong athletic tradition, 1,000+ on-campus events each year, intramural and club sports, theater and dance productions, and spiritual life activities every day of the week, it's easy to create a college experience that feels made just for you. Take it away.
Thanks for the introduction, Alex. When deciding where to go to college, finding a supportive community where I could thrive socially and academically was extremely important to me. One of the core things that makes Pepperdine stand out is the student life. This place is not just a college campus, but my second home. Pepperdine's tight-knit community is incredible, not just because of the beautiful Malibu views, caring professors, or strong academic programs, but because of the people. Whatever I'm going through, I'll always have supportive friends who will be there for me, get coffee with me, and pray with me. I've always had a strong interest in bringing people together. Freshman year, I served in student government as freshman class president. This year, I'm on the executive board as vice president of administration. These leadership opportunities have shown me the variety of ways to participate in student life. With over 100 student clubs and organizations, there are so many ways to get involved, feel included, and thrive on campus. Pepperdine also has a plethora of long-standing events and traditions, like Blue and Orange Madness, Real Stories Film Festival, and Winter Wonderland. My favorite tradition is late night breakfast, where all students are invited to the cafeteria for free breakfast before the start of finals week. The best part? The food is served by our incredible professors. Pepperdine has really given me the space and resources to feel confident and grow as a person. Everyone says that you meet your forever friends while in college, and I can personally attest to this. Student life is only growing stronger at Pepperdine, and I know that even after I graduate, wherever I go in life, I will always be supported by the lifelong friends I made while at Seaver College.
Thanks, Michael. I loved hearing about your community at Pepperdine. Meeting new people and making meaningful connections can be challenging in college. It's evident that cultivating a sense of belonging among students at Pepperdine is a big priority. Great job. I cannot wait to introduce you to Charlotte, a transfer student from Atlanta, Georgia. She's majoring in international studies with a global politics emphasis and a German language minor. Her internship experiences serve as an excellent example of how Pepperdine students can explore their professional goals by engaging with other students and professionals on issues that shape our future, from international trade to diplomacy and human rights. Charlotte, you are up.
Thanks so much, Alex. Hello, everyone. I transferred to Pepperdine because I admire the school and immediately knew that I needed to be a part of the Global Fellows Program, a certificate program geared towards changemakers and global leaders. Since being at Pepperdine, I have interned with the United States Agency for International Development, the Department of Defense, and a climate summit in Austria this past summer. During my internship with the Department of Defense, I participated in the development of AUKUS, the new defense cooperation agreement between Australia, the UK, and the US. I also participated in discussions on technology security matters with Japan and Taiwan, National Security Council-led discussions on civil nuclear cooperation, and DoD deliberations on responses to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. While working at the DoD, I took classes at Pepperdine's Washington, D.C. campus to expand my knowledge of global events that I could apply outside of the classroom. I am confident in my ability to handle stressful situations and pursue a life of purpose, service, and leadership. Pepperdine encourages their students to gain meaningful experiences and explore whatever career field they'd like. I know that the Career Center has helped me become a competitive job applicant through their career advisors. I've worked one-on-one with industry specialists to polish my resume, discuss future plans, and gain interview insight. At Pepperdine, I've explored various career options, including humanitarian assistance through key international research at USAID, working with allies to promote peace, and hosting dialogues with Nobel Prize winners on various scenarios of climate change. Be curious, ask questions, and say yes to opportunities as they arise. you'll probably find out something about yourself that you didn't know. That's all I've got to say. Back to you, Alex.
Charlotte, the breadth of your experience as a student is so impressive. We can't wait to see what your future holds. And for those of you who are interested in getting real-world experience, local, national, and international internship opportunities at Pepperdine abound. Thank you, Charlotte. Although a lot of undergraduate research in the sciences at Pepperdine happen in the lab, Nolan, a senior biology major, is going to talk to us about doing research in his favorite place, the great outdoors. He is one of many Pepperdine students who engage in important, compelling undergraduate research with their faculty. Tell us your story, Nolan.
Hey Alex, thanks for that super cool intro. Coming from Westlake, California, I've always been an avid outdoorsman my entire life. So when I found out that there was a field of science based entirely around hiking, I knew what I was doing with my life. Speaking of super cool, let's talk about Pepperdine and what drove me to come to this amazing school. I've been a part of Dr. Katz's behavioral ecology lab since before I attended the school, and being able to get involved so easily, I knew this was the place for me. I'm a leader of the lab this year and added my mark to a 30-year-long database for the United States Geological Survey, studying this guy, the California newt. This is one of the most toxic animals on the planet, and the only reason why I'm able to hold him is because my skin is thick enough that his toxin won't penetrate my body. This upcoming semester, we have tons of fun projects planned, and one of my favorites is the one following poison dart frogs. Outside of the lab, the university is located only 3 hours away from snowy mountains and 5 minutes away from the beach. With great hiking and climbing spots in between, there's no shortage of fun activities to do. And when you get hungry after doing all these activities, there's tons of locally sourced, great food options that'll have you coming back for more. Pepperdine has equipped me with the tools needed to succeed in a field that I love. With a well-rounded curriculum nurturing a mindset of thinking bigger than me, they've prepared me to work with Fish and Wildlife, Parks and Rec, and other sustainable future outlets. That's enough about me. Let's hear from some other waves. Take it away, Alex.
Thanks, Nolan. I did not know that newts could be toxic. In each academic division and major, students have the opportunity to engage in research projects with their professors, conducting research, presenting at local and national conferences, and publishing articles in academic journals is a notable achievement that's sure to be valuable for resumes and graduate school applications. Cheers, Nolan. Let's hear from Claire, a sophomore communication studies major from Dallas, Texas. Claire is going to tell us what initially drew her to Pepperdine and describe the ways her academic pursuits, professional goals, and desire to serve have been championed and supported. And why? Well, the Pepperdine affirmation holds that knowledge calls ultimately for a life of service. Claire, please take it away.
Thank you, Alex. Hey, everyone. Coming to Southern California for college, I was drawn to Pepperdine for its recognition as an institution of academic excellence and close-knit community. I knew Pepperdine was right for me because its focus on Christian principles and mission of purpose, service, and leadership aligns with my personal values. I have a passion to pursue broadcast journalism, and Pepperdine has exposed me to how news works, both in front of and behind the camera. News Waves, a student-run news program that produces informational and engaging content, has allowed me to try many aspects of production, from anchoring, live reporting, producing, writing, editing, and directing. For students wanting to pursue a career in news programming, this is an excellent opportunity to experience how news works. As part of the Kappa Alpha Theta sorority, I have a group of women who inspire me to be a leader every day, as well as networking that can be beneficial to me even long after graduation. I was drawn to Pepperdine's emphasis on service, and being in a sorority has provided many opportunities. Kappa Alpha Theta supports and raises money for the court-appointed Special Advocates Organization. CASA appoints volunteers to foster children who were unable to advocate for themselves in court. I've served on my sorority's philanthropy committee and am currently serving as our recruitment director. At Pepperdine, there is always an opportunity to serve, whether with a local organization, helping a friend in need, raising money, or leading a student organization. Pepperdine hosts events like Waves of Flags and Step Forward Day, where students, faculty, and alumni come together to serve local organizations and help honor the lives lost on 9/11. At Pepperdine, I'm not only learning skills for my chosen career path, but helping others and making an impact on the world while achieving my dreams. That's all I have for you, so back to you, Alex.
Thanks, Claire. It is inspiring to hear how Pepperdine students care about serving others. In fact, nearly 3/4 of the student body engage in service, whether through the Community Engagement and Service Office, Greek Life, or international programs. Pepperdine students make a positive impact on communities and people in the greater Los Angeles area, across the US, and around the world. I want you to meet Gabrielle, a journalism major with an outside concentration in psychology from Central California. Pepperdine's small student body and low student to faculty ratio gives students unparalleled access to state-of-the-art facilities, resources, and remarkable professors who are committed to mentorship and student learning both in and out of the classroom. Let's go to Gabrielle to learn more about academics at Pepperdine.
Hey everyone, growing up, I loved writing and storytelling. I joined my elementary school's broadcast news program, but it wasn't until middle school that I realized I wanted to pursue a career in journalism. While working on a project in my 7th grade English class, I discovered Pepperdine and quickly fell in love. Being a first-generation college student, I worried that I might struggle finding a sense of community at Pepperdine. By joining different clubs and organizations, I found my place. I joined the Latinx Student Alliance, the Catholic Student Association, and I became involved in student journalism by joining the Pepperdine Graphic and Newsways. I ultimately chose to attend Pepperdine because I knew I'd receive an excellent education and create memories that I couldn't get anywhere else. The small class sizes make it easier to talk to classmates and professors without feeling intimidated. One thing that I love about the classes at Pepperdine is how interwoven everything feels. A talking point in one class is often a talking point in another. While classes at Pepperdine can be very challenging, professors have always been willing to lend a helping hand to help me succeed. I can also go to office hours or access student-led tutoring in the library. I believe that I'm receiving a very well-rounded education at Pepperdine, but my major courses are my favorite part. Being involved in the video section of the graphic and participating in Newsways has helped me gain confidence in my writing and production skills. I know that once I join the workforce, I'll be prepared, thanks to student journalism at Pepperdine. Well, that's my story. Throwing it back to you, Alex.
At Pepperdine, students are challenged and supported intellectually, physically, socially, and spiritually. Whether studying business administration, advertising, art history, creative writing, international studies, biology, philosophy, or economics. Thanks, Gabrielle, for telling us how you have felt challenged and supported as a student at Pepperdine. I can't wait to see your career in journalism unfold. Take care. All right, everyone, what an amazing time we have had here in Malibu with these 10 remarkable students. I want to thank them for sharing about their fantastic experiences as a student at Pepperdine. Now it's your turn to learn more about what it takes to become a part of the Pepperdine community. I can confidently tell you that the students here are passionate and brilliant, and they care about the world around them. Not to mention, the campus is beautiful. The opportunities to learn and grow are endless, and Pepperdine is a remarkable place to call home. That's it from me. I'll pass it off to Pepperdine University's President Jim Gash to sign off on this episode. Thanks again, everyone, and take care.
Thanks for joining us for this tour of Pepperdine University in beautiful Malibu, California. I hope these incredible stories from our students reveal just a glimpse of what your journey ahead could be at a university where excellence in academics, in student life, and in Christian faith thrive together to create an exceptional learning environment. I want to wish you all the best on your college search. We can't wait to see you on campus soon. Go Waves.